Hello and welcome to IndiaGlitz.com, your friendly neighborhood reviewer, Salil Acharya reporting for duty once again. Well, it was going to be a big film. When you got these four big names involved with it, Saif Ali Khan, Lagana Tyagi, remember? Kamine, Shahid Kapoor and Heather. And the Queen, Kangana Ranaut. Along with that, the maker that made everything happen for all but Kangana, Vishal Bhardwaj, Gulzar Saab's lyrics. How could you go wrong? Well, the film, set in the 1940s, the World War in the background, we're talking about Burma and Rangoon. You see super snippets of what Mumbai is to look like. I wish I was born in the 40s and the 50s. There was so much more greenery, there was so much more style. But yes, the attention to detail in a film like this is fantastic. Whenever you make, even though this isn't really a period film, but if you make a film of yesteryear, everything down to the way the bike moves, the way the gloves are worn, the way the clothes are, the way the hat is tipped, everything has to be perfect. And it's not just the lead actors, but the surroundings have to be perfect as well. Vishal Bhardwaj gets that down to a T. Now, I myself, I'm an incredibly large fan of Kangana Ranaut, so might just be a little biased if I'm, going to be reviewing her. I'll try and be as much as I can unbiased. Let's just say in the 40s, in the war, there were two sides of the coin. Mahatma Gandhi's non-violent side and Subhash Chandra Bose's violent or patthar meets patthar side. For that, funding was required. And as is visible in the promo itself, that's what the Julia lady does. Well, Kangana is fantastic. There's a bit of song and dance in her entry only. And it's like a bit of a musical play. But Kangana is not doing any kind of musical here. She is playing an emotion down to the T. She's a bastard in the film, as she says herself. Has a different name, Jwala Devi. But she wants to be Mrs. Rusi Bilamoria, the wife of the very stylish and so easily at it man. Saif Ali Khan is a sight for sore eyes sometimes. But that's the basic connection that she has. So that's a softness of her that we see. But things go wrong. And well, a large portion of her life winds up with a Shahid Kapoor. Shahid Kapoor is, how should I say this? He's changed the way he chooses films. There's the magnificent Urta Punjab. There's the Heather, which I didn't like as much. But it did very well for his career. He's now got this and Padmavati. Now that's a drastic change from all the flaff that he did for so many years on years. His face has matured. His acting's become more measured. Even in the first half, if you watch it, it's with the eyes that he's starting to play with. It's not the jerky movements. It's not the over-the-top hamming that he used to end up doing earlier. And this is the Shahid Kapoor that we wanted to see. We have the filmmakers ready to take it out of him as far as performances are concerned. Kangana chooses silences and pauses so wonderfully well. This tango dance, of emotions between the two of them. It's just so fantastic. This mud wrestling / song / a bit of love in there. It's just exquisite. You start salivating when you think about Vishal Bhardwaj. The second half, of course, has a lot more action in there. Things are happening. There's a nail-biting finale to it. But it's a simple film. And I always say this. If sometimes Vishal Bhardwaj's films go like bouncers on your head, if you're playing cricket, this one's a full toss. Either you'll let a six or you'll get bowled, but you'll understand it really well. But the second half is where the action really is. Will every general public like this? I always say this about Vishal Bhardwaj's films. The critics love it, but they don't make big money because it's a different style of filmmaking. There's a Shakespearean ethos in that. There's culture in the films. There's color in the films. But sometimes it doesn't appeal to the average audience who doesn't want to think so much when they come to watch a film. So no, I don't think it'll make big money at the box office, but I still loved it. And for me, all three performances worth it. Even Saif Ali Khan he's a cameo, but even in that cameo bit, there's so much style in there that boss, it just has to be part of it. 3.5 stars for Rangoon. Some sequences of her riding a horse and doing all the action. I know a lot of leading ladies that would not have done something like this and jeopardize their image. And Kangana's not like this action yo-yo kind of girl, man. She does only yoga. So when you see this film, you always will think about Kangana, the supreme performer. Is she better than Queen and Tannu Veds Manu Returns? I think those were totally different kind of films. This, though, I think just firmly establishes her class as an actress. And Shahid Kapoor is the surprise performer for me, holding his own. In fact, sometimes winning it all for, and all the scenes are concerned. So I'm really enjoying this resurgence of Shahid Kapoor as a star, as an actor. And I really do feel that the selection of films is just the right way to go forward. I recommend Rangoon, but I do say, have some patience in the first half. It will pay forth in the second half. Salil Acharya, my Twitter handle, always the same. Hope you guys will follow back. And yeah, all the comments I keep reading, I'll be waiting for them.